Christian Family Radio. Welcome to Money Mindset. Every week on the CFR Morning Show, helping you to see money as a tool, not just a goal, with our friends at Lockshield Partners.
Talking about real estate and buying a home. And of course, if you're going to have to go to the bank, we have to talk about interest rates. And right now, there is a lot of complaining about the high interest rates that are going on.
The current average 30-year mortgage rate is about 7.25% or 7.25%. Just to give you an idea or a comparison, 2 years ago, that number was about 3%.
Okay.
On a $300,000 mortgage, somebody may be paying close to $1,000 more per month today than they would have been 2 years ago.
Wow,
And
that's
those numbers may
significant.
not be
big
exact,
jump.
but it's in the ballpark. And so when it comes to applying for a new mortgage or really any sort of debt, it's not just a mortgage. This would apply to other sources also. But the Federal Reserve does have a big impact on that. The Federal Reserve sets kind of the national, what's called federal funds rate, which is really based on the economy. The reason that they raise interest rates is to help offset inflation, which we've all dealt with a lot over the past couple of years. And the thinking is if interest rates are higher, it makes it harder for people to borrow. Or when they do borrow, that debt takes up a larger portion of their income, meaning they have less discretionary income to spend on other stuff, which slows the economy down and brings inflation down, if that makes sense. So
Wow, that's an interesting pieces of puzzle that all go together and why. But what about our credit score? Like, how does that play into our interest rate?
it has a big impact. So the better your credit score is, the better your interest rate will be. The higher your credit score, the lender will look at you as less of a risk, meaning that your interest rate that you pay will be less. And so the things to focus on are paying on time. That's a huge factor in your credit score. So is your debt to income ratio, basically how much of your income is already committed to debt payments. The lower that number is, the higher your score.
All right, so you can learn more about our topic this week when it comes to buying a home when you head on over to our website, christianfamilyradio.com, or go to lockshieldpartners.com.